Okay, let's continue about the contents of ethics in the marketing in the second part of my this lecture. So we have already studied the two previous one. The third one is the main aspects of socially responsible marketing. So what are those main aspects of the social responsible marketing? It is number one, consumer orientation, innovation, value of product, sense of mission, and impact of society. So what they are? Consumers orientation. When we say consumer orientation, mean it should be our marketing should be focused on consumers favor. This socially responsible practice teaches that companies should base policies and operation on a consumer perspective. So we always look our policies and operations as the consumer perspective on about, so how consumer will think about us, not we think about consumer or customer. So it should be consumer oriented, customers oriented. It should be inclined toward consumer. Not only will marketer discover the customer's need, they will also look at the plans if they were the user. So it's like empathy. You think if you will be customer, what kind of needs and how they should be fulfilled. As an example, an overcrowded website with lot of ad dumped on it will be easily spotted if the marketer will have to practice this method. So don't bombard your customer with the lot of things. Don't dump on that things. So this is one of the examples. So you should always think about consumer. So then innovation, of course. Innovation is improve. What is innovation? Is improving products and services in an innovative manner, improves the experience for the user. So always look how you make the user friendly things or services. And improving marketing strategies, policies, and brand personality on an ongoing basis will position your company as an innovative experience to be repeated and passed on. So this improvement in your marketing strategy and policies and brand on ongoing basis continues, so it will improve the customer experience and it will go forever and it will be passed on to the other people as well. So innovation is very important. And then the next one is value of the product. Of course there should be value. What is the value? Value is what you are spending and what you are getting back in a as a utility. So you always think about the valuable value of that good for your customer. So a company that produces valuable products and focuses on offering the customer great pricing, excellent experiences, and great customer service will have not to resort to pushy sales tactics and gimmicks. If your product, your services, your pricing, quality, everything, and the customer's experience is excellence, you don't have to lie to your customer and do some gimmicks. Gimmicks mean which is the things you are doing which are actually not true and tricking other people. So Apple brand is famous for having people happily waited in line overnight to first to own and upgraded products. So example is Apple, Apple phones. People stand when their new product comes, they stand in the line on the first days to buy it. So this is why it is, because it has a value for them. Then sense of mission. A clearly defined corporate mission will help companies be clear about their plan, goals, and practices. So as a business student knows that, and everyone knows what is your mission. So mission should reflect clearly in your plans, in your goals, and your practices. If you say that we are customer oriented, consumer oriented, so your every plan should be focused on your customer. Your goal should be customers related, you want to satisfy your customer, you want to give the best to the customer, and all these plannings, goals, and practices will be focused on, geared toward satisfy your customers. So you are following your mission. If your mission is customer service, quality, best pricing, then you will do all these things to achieve that. It's just not, the mission shouldn't be any just slogan, and you on the down, you write very good word, flowery mission statement, but there's nothing to follow, or there's nothing to cover those or achieve those mission is just fake. So by putting the good of the community and associates over profit, company will indeed see an increase in the number of consumer willing to pay premium price for their products. Yes, if your service, your product is good for the community, even you will compromise sometime profit, you will see that a time will come that customer will be willing to pay extra premium price for your products. If you see around, any shop, any retailer, any product through which you satisfy, you will go there, and you will be not feel unhappy to pay even more for that, because it is worth it, it has a value. So this is another things you should have your product. So the customer, like they say, customer is first, so always customer should be first, and the rest of the thing is the later. So if customer feel that this company or this this business is doing everything for us to satisfy us, they will be agree, they will be ready to pay you extra. Then impact on society. This is the main issue or main emphasis we are talking in this subject especially. Unlike traditional marketing focus, which was cost reduction and profit increase, socially responsible marketer, I will say socially responsible marketers, I will highlight here and just make it red. So socially responsible marketers are more focused on providing goods and services consumer want. They don't want to sell the things manufacturer want to sell, but actually the products which consumer wants. And it should be, again, it will be consumer side, gaining feedback for improvement, giving back to the communities that help them become who they are. So it is like you have a positive impact on your community. See, you make money from this community, you are thriving in the business due to these people, so you should do the service, give the product and raise their living standards, and you should give them some back directly or indirectly. So if you make a good product, they will feel more happier, healthier, and satisfied. So you have an overall society will become better place to live. Then okay, this is it. Then we go to the fourth content of ethical and social responsibility in marketing. That is characteristics of socially responsible marketing. So that was main aspects. So now we will see, because, and I told you we want to see socially responsible marketing, which in the previous the last one I highlighted it. So what is that when we are saying socially responsible marketing, what does that mean? So what that mean is, characteristics of socially responsible marketing is safety, honesty and transparency, ethical pricing, and respecting customers' privacy. These are like 5 things. So characteristics of honesty, safety, honesty and transparency. So they are, and then ethical pricing and respecting customers. So these are like 5 things. So what we say, characteristics of socially responsible marketing, safety. So what do you mean by safety? Any product or service that could be hazardous to the health condition of people, animals or environment should have clear advisory or warning. So we should have anything which we think it has some side effect or some harmful parts of this, or it is when you're using, you have to take care of these some things. So it should be clearly written there and advised to the customer. Once the problem is identified, company can collect data to help improve the product and reduce or eliminate that danger. Sometimes when we do the product development, sometimes the product is very good but it has side effects, or it has dangerous or harmful effects while it is using. So we don't recommend that, because may it bring bad. Instead of giving some good things to our customer, it will bring a bad name too. So an example would be the fast food restaurant eliminating the use of hydrogenated oil even before trans fat was banned. So fat, they have reduced the fat in their food. Even later on government has banned it, but they did voluntarily to reduce that. Number 2, honesty. We know honesty. What is honesty? I don't have to explain to you. Honesty is ensuring a product satisfies need it promised to. So what you are written on your product, or what you are saying in your advertisement or in your marketing, it should be matching what you are saying. So ensuring a product satisfies need it promised to. What you are promising about your product, what is your marketing proposition should be that exactly, or aids in providing a lifestyle in its advertise. So it should be satisfying and supporting the, or they have a same kind of utility what you are saying the product has. Advertising should be transparent about possible side effects, not puff off results, so client come to respect the honesty of your advertising. So it's better you will tell them that if there is any side effects or problem, or how to use this product, how you will use this product to get maximum results. So this should be all advised or instructed to the customer. Then after safety and honesty, it is transparency. Any techniques to manipulate or hide the facts and information customer need could harm a company. So this is, if you hide something from them, then it will hurt your company. So don't manipulate. Manipulate means you are saying same thing but in another way, which is really hard for customer to understand. So sometimes you manipulate the things, or you don't tell the things or hide the facts. So just think of the way people regard a company such as Enron that hid information and was not open to stockholder about what was happening. So if you are hiding from stockholder, from customers, and all the stakeholder, it is ultimately harm to the company. You are hiding from employees, hiding from investor, hiding from customers, consumers. So ultimately, so transparency is very important. So people should see what you are doing. They should know what is happening. So then they will make decision that if they should buy this product, do this business, or everything should be written on the product, what it has, how you make it, what are your, even they are asking, the whole supply chain, even if a child labor is not involved, it's coming from the country which is democrat or free, or is not the prison's job, is not like prisoners are making this product, or it is not from the killing of some rare animal. So these all things should be, if you are doing it, you have to write it down, you have to tell people. Otherwise, if when they find it, maybe it will harm your company. So ethical pricing, gathering the data about your target market will give you information on how much they are willing to pay for your product. So gathering data about your target market will give you information that how much they are. Your pricing policy or your pricing strategy should be not fleecing, not exploiting your customer. It should be that what they can afford to pay. You have the information, what is their income and what is their lifestyle. So it should be like, if you think it is more than them, then maybe you will not go to that market. Go to the high-end market, or make the product like it matches with their income or their pricing, buying power. The rest of the pricing strategy is a simplified manner, should be based on overhead cost and supply and demand. This is like, then creating fake shortages and bad mouthing the competition are considered unethical marketing practices. This is we do lot here. We make fake shortages, many. This is Pakistani dilemma that we do all the time, create the fake shortages and then raise the prices, or maybe talk against our competitor, bad mouthing. We talk bad about our competition, are considered, but these both the practices are unethical. You're supposed to not do that. Then respect customers' privacy. This is another very important aspects of your marketing, because you know a lot of things about your customer, or because you know what they are buying and things like that, and how much they are buying. These all things are considered their privacy. If you tell them he or she is buying this, so it's mean you are telling their private things to other people. You have their name, maybe their email or their phone number, so you should protect all this data. When customer trust enough to allow you access to their information, selling it to lead companies or obtaining prospective customers information without permission is unethical and break trust. So don't sell their information, don't give them, and don't take without permission. Don't take information without the permission of those customers. So if you do that, you will break, it is unethical and you will break their trust. Nobody wants to buy from creepy guys, no matter how beautifully packaged their products are. So creepy mean who are suspicious. Creepy mean who are suspicious, doubtful. So people will not buy from you if you think that they are nosy, they want our information for other purposes. Okay, then the next content of ethical and social responsibility in marketing is the benefit of integrating ethics into your marketing strategy. So we talk about ethics, we talk about everything. Now we see if we incorporate our ethical principles into our marketing strategy, what will be the benefit will be. I always talk about that in class and even in these lectures. So benefits of integrating ethics into your marketing strategies. Number one is moral marketing compass. This is especially important in the economic downturn when unethical practices become tempting. So if you are honest and you stay honest during even worse times, in down times, people will like you and they will come and buy from you. Win-win marketing, the focus on customer value will increase company's value. Of course, when you are increasing your sale, increasing your customers, increasing the confidence of the customers, you are increasing the value of your brand, and in other words, in dollar money or in the money wise, you are increasing the value of your company, a value of company's share in the share market if you are public company. Then keeps marketing legal. Of course, you have to be keeping if you are following all these things, you are not doing and you are not indulging yourself in any illegal activities. So reduce the risk of cutting corners and turning a blind eye. So you don't compromise in quality, in pricing or any other practice. So this will keep you clean. No one going to sue you in case if something happened to your product and sue you. But if you are doing everything right, then maybe you will get the damage but not the punishment, because you did everything. It was accident if something happened. So it's very important that you will be follow the ethical standards or ethics in your marketing strategy. Goodwill, yes, like we talk in the moral marketing compass, it is also goodwill, because if you are good, your good will increase. If people think that you are not doing any stealing, any faking things or any bad quality products, you are very fair in your pricing, you are very fair in weighing the things, what you say you do. So it will increase your reputation. Reputation means goodwill, and strong reputation among clients and associates are the benefit which companies cannot afford to overlook. So it's very important that you should have, not only will customers believe that companies care for them, but will also associate the brand with the pleasant feeling and experience and spread the word. So sometime if we have bad experience from for some product, any product, if someone take the name, we start making the our faces. But if we have good experience, and we will enjoy that, and we will recommend to other our friends and our associates, our family members to buy it. So this will create a goodwill also if we follow the ethics in marketing strategy. Improved quality of recruits and increase retention. Yes, that now we talk about employees who are working in the marketing department or all the company. If you have ethics, if you are ethical, right, so you will high good people will come in your company. They will be high qualified people, even if you give them little bit less money. But if you treat them good and they think that you are ethical, right, and you don't indulge in any bad practices or any mal practices, so then they will, a good company attracts good employees, suppliers, investor and customer who will be happy to help the company to achieve its goals. So these all good people will come to your company, including your employees, your suppliers, investors, customers, and will happy to help you in and cooperate with you. Collaboration will be good, and it will increase your efficiency and your effectiveness in your business. Great marketing practices make new marketers feel like their time on the job will make a difference, so will be less likely to change the job, as will supplier and other people involved. So if you are good with them, if you are ethical, employees will not going to leave your company without any reason, or they will not looking for the other jobs while they are working with you. So they want to stay there and work harder to stay in the business for the success of business. Same thing with supplier and same thing with the investor, because investor will not de-invest their money if they think the business is doing good. Then number 6 is ethical issues faced by the marketing. So what are the ethical issues we faced? Irresponsible marketing research. So improper marketing research and grouping can lead to stereotyping that shapes undesirable belief and attitudes, and consequently affect marketing behavior. So if there is something wrong with our marketing research, we hand over to a company which didn't do good marketing research for us, so it may hurt us, and we will for example, assuming that all women like pink, therefore basing an entire advertisement campaign on that belief could be a costly mistake. So then selecting. So irresponsible marketing research, if you hand over to someone, and if there's a company marketing research and they did fake research, so it may reach to fake results, and it ultimately hurt the companies ultimately. Then selecting specific market audience. According to boundless.com, the use of selective market practices to weed out the consumers considerably by companies as less than ideal, but often causes socially disparity and unrest. So sometime what you do, you select some specific people to sell or to do business with that, and ignore. This is kind of discrimination, but it will ultimately hurt your business. Practices such as Victoria's Secret Perfect Body campaign, which comes under a lot of fire from consumer for excluding every woman but those shaped like the long-legged, thin and well-endowed supermodel in their ads, can turn people away from a company. So it is very important when you do advertisement, you will not focus only a certain top class people, that this product is only for that particular class. Of course we do some segmentation and things, but a class don't physical. For this reason, they give the example of a fashion company who's making the product for women. So don't think that always this product is only for beautiful women. Maybe it hurts those women which maybe not according to their standard beautiful. So unethical advertising and promotion. That is the major thing, is like making false claim about the product does and its importance is unethical way. For many years, Nestle has been target for many boycott for predatory or aggressively marketing baby food, especially to women in poorer country as a better substitute to breastfeeding. So they were saying, okay, it is better than breastfeeding, but actually it was not. Then they come back and they say it is close to that, but it's not better. This manipulative marketing technique has caused a lot of damage and loss to these children and their family. So it is very unethical telling giving wrong information about your product. So then delivery channel practices. This is a distribution channel we talk about. Marketing in ways like cold calling through telemarketing companies that purchase leads are not only annoying, they are disruptive as much. So when you are telemarketing and calling people at the wrong times and you don't know them, so it will maybe annoy the people. So unsolicited approaches mean without invitation approaches all these days almost synonymous with the direct marketing. They call it direct marketing and left the industry with a tainted reputation, but it is not good because it ruined the reputation of the marketing industry. So have television commercial, email spams and direct mail which people are going to significant length to avoid. So then next is dealing with the competition. So how you deal with them? Many companies advertise the cheap price as a bait, and then once they draw in the customers, switch them over to a more costly product because the advertising goods are not available, insufficient, or not of any value to the customer. So in advertisement they say, oh, we are the cheapest one, and when you go to buy that, they try to sell you more expensive by saying, oh, we don't have that, or and when you see even that product not even have that cheap value even because if they say it is 10 rupees, maybe it is not even worth of 10 rupees. Many online survey and work at home opportunities use these unethical marketing techniques. So then pricing strategy, the last one is predatory prices are prices beneath the competition so as to cannibalize the market and restrict the competitor is an unethical pricing strategy. When you are selling below the price, that's another unethical, and setting up barriers that prevent smaller companies from entering in the market is unethical as well. So you sell so low that a smaller company cannot come at. It's like Pepsi and Coke is doing. So if the new company comes with a product, even they are selling cheaper, they will come so much cheaper than that it will be hard for the new company to come. So they maintain their monopoly. So the last is the summary of unethical marketing practices. Exploitation, avoid using scarce tactics and hard sell and protect the vulnerable consumer. So don't exploit your customer, don't take advantage of their poorness or helplessness or their knowledgelessness. Then spam, avoid flooding a customer mailbox or voicemail or email or any other means of communication with unsolicited messages or aggressive advances. So don't spam them. Bad mouthing competition, don't talk bad about your competition. Focus on the value and the benefit of your own product. Point out its unique selling points, and consumers are smart enough to choose the better product. You just tell about your product. Misleading advertising and information. Any exaggerated claims or dishonest promise will cause the customers to mistrust you and even determine the failure of your brand. So the last one is philanthropic gesture for public relation. So giving to charities solely for a tax write-off will make the companies appear callous and uncaring, and people tend to shy away from these type of companies and spend money where they feel that leaders and the marketers are especially humane and gracious. So don't do charity for fake purposes.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press bell icon. Thank you.